between the two of them, they combined for 19 points in the 11 games that they played against this Eagles side. Herrera in particular, it looked like Herrera might stay in the NCDC with Utica. Elected to come back to Utah. The signing was announced earlier this week.
I flew from Boston, Massachusetts. This is like a second home here. I love it here. And when I got the word that, I'm coming back here, I was happy, I was excited like I was when I first came here. It was just all that adrenaline and that whole excitement came down my spine, and I was just very happy to come back.
The Ogden Mustangs and Northern Colorado Eagles this evening both get their seasons underway. Neither team has played a regular season contest this year.
My mindset going into the first 3 games on an away trip, it was a little uncomfortable at first. Coming into the season, you want to play at home, but going in there, I just wanted to get your feet on the ice, touch the puck, get it on net, get used to your line mates, and really just get a feel for the game in that first weekend.
The Ogden Mustangs did play 2 preseason games the weekend prior to this one, twice at home against Las Vegas, where the Mustangs throttled the competition in 8-3 and 8-1 victories.
And the building is filling up as we speak.
Last year at this time, these two teams met in the Northern Colorado Eagles 3-game set. They swept the Mustangs here at the Ice House, winning 4-0, 4-1, and 2-1 in overtime. And this one has been a long time coming for sure.
The season opener, the road to the national championship, begins tonight.
And we're underway. Down low, slap pass in front, they score! On the backhand, trying to find an option. Herrera towards the net, and he scores. And that's a beauty for Herrera to open his account this season.
Every day it's just that mindset. You want to work hard and you want to make everyone around you better. That's mostly what it's been like for the past year and a half that I've been here. That's always been my mindset, and always trying to push everybody else and getting them to get in that mindset as well.
Well, the first game we had against NoCo, it was a hard-hitting game, and we were on a smaller ice sheet, so gameplay was a little faster.
200 feet, right? We talk about playing all 3 zones, not just playing offense. That's not going to be gifted to you guys either. You're working all 3 zones every single shift. If you up in the O zone, you better work harder to get back and make sure they're not scoring a goal or getting a chance. D, I want you guys aggressive, like on these guys when they come into the zone.
Our mission this year was to send a message from game 1. Last year we jumped into the season with a lot of guys that didn't have a ton of junior hockey experience. They were overwhelmed. I felt like we were completely overwhelmed as a team and a coaching staff. So we really wanted to go into this season to that first game in Northern Colorado and send a message that we didn't want to work our way up the standings this year. We wanted to play well from the beginning.
It slips through Barbeau and they score. On the rebound, Luke Washko.
I would assume I'm a playmaker. I don't know, I can score goals sometimes too though. I'm a really laid back person, so it wasn't really anything for me. I was chilling, to be honest with you. That's what you hear me say a lot. I'm just chilling, I'm always chilling.
So the Mustangs pick up 2 goals in a minute to turn this game upside down.
Playing against the Northern Colorado Eagles, it was a battle. The first game, it went pretty well for us. We handled them pretty well.
Mustangs' 3rd power play goal of the period, and they've opened this up. It's 5-2. Jake Murray.
Definitely more of a skilled forward. Somebody who really likes to pass the puck. Just create a lot of chances out there.
As this second period, the frustration seems to be mounting, as is the physicality.
For myself, Nick, Steve, all of us that were here last year, players included, that's a revenge weekend. Walking away with 1 point out of 6 last year. So having this weekend to start off fresh, we have a lot of guys that are, they're tailored to our system already from last year. We got a bunch of new guys that are committed to the cause, and a very talented lineup in my eyes. We're feeling really confident going into that building.
And the Mustangs have opened things up with a 7 spot. Comes free to Semino in front, and it bounces in. The Colorado Springs, Colorado native Nicholas Semino.
And my family was there. They were out there supporting me in the stands, and I felt comfortable. My game, it was just about throwing some bodies and trying to make the right plays for the rest of my team.
And that will do it from the Ice House here tonight. The visiting Mustangs spoil the opening night festivities as they romp to a 9-3 victory over the Northern Colorado Eagles tonight.
Last year we went there and we went 0-3, so it was a huge game to win the first one.
The mindset going into game 2 is to replicate what we did offensively. Are you able to go in that first period and make a statement that you're here to play again, right? It's not just a one-night thing. You're here to play again, and you're here to take those 2 points out of their building once again.
About 30 minutes away from puck drop here in Greeley, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Ogden Mustangs and the Northern Colorado Eagles. It's down low, Voyatsis, 1T, and he scores. The rookie Voyatsis, 2 goals in 2 games.
I play center, and I like that position because I score goals and get assists. I first discovered hockey by my uncle. When I was born, he basically told my dad he's playing hockey, nothing else.
Worked forward, and right off the draw, Tarantino scoops it up.
I like to be quick in the net, and I like to be fundamentally sound and in position to stop every puck.
Final score, the Mustangs 4, the Eagles 0. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and thanks again for tuning in.
The job that we wanted to get done, we did. The guys going into that game felt confident, but again, once they get overconfident, that's where the problems start to spill out.